What's up everyone, welcome back, Dan HDC. Today we've got body cam footage that is nuts. And if you're new to the channel, we're gonna rate the cops from 1 to 10 on their tactics, and we're gonna rate the criminal from 1 to 10 on their risk level, the risks they're taking. So there's this naked guy. No, he's not running in the street. He's not, wherever. Sure, if you live in San Francisco or Chicago or LA, that might be a little weird for you. Sure, you see naked people running around all the time, hopped up on drugs. So this individual had the cops called on him because he was throwing things outside of his apartment window in one of these taller apartment buildings. Oh, I guess that's understandable. You don't believe in recycling or just throwing out bags of trash, the toaster. Perfect, let's look at what he's been throwing outside of his window. Looks like we've got half a sink, trash can, a Home Depot bucket, a full-on grill. I don't know what that big white thing is. Maybe their son was coming home from college. Maybe they were having a party and had a big sign, "Welcome home, son." He just gets pissed off and throws it off the balcony. No, we're not doing that today. Who knows what these people are doing?
Probably gonna go for a crisis.
Absolutely.
Because if he's in there trashing you, we still got to make entry, check on him.
What do you mean it's a crisis? It's just a normal man throwing Home Depot buckets off of his balcony. What's so crisis-driven about that? Well, I guess we'll see. So then they make entry into the apartment building and they go to knock on his door. Nobody comes to the door. And I think why this guy is so upset in this body cam footage is because there was so much more stuff that he wanted to throw outside of his apartment. I mean, the thing's trashed. I mean, it looks like he's got one of those Christmas themed suits hanging off of there. You don't need that. Throw that thing out. So then they finally encounter this guy. And throwing all of your stuff off of your balcony apartment, it gets tiring and it also gets hot. What's the best way to just take a break from that? Draw yourself a nice bath.
And as he gets out of the bathtub, the video shows he's naked and wet.
You got a problem?
That's just one of my favorite parts. He gets out, doesn't worry about it. No towel, nothing. And he says, "Do we have a problem?" Not, "Why the fuck are you in my house?" Not, "Can you wait until I put some clothes on?" Not, "Hey, throw me a towel." So then this guy starts fighting with this cop, ends up grabbing his gun.
You got a problem?
A fight breaks out. In the process,
My gun! My gun!
the patrolman says the man has his gun and says the man bites him. The sergeant attempts to use a taser.
And then the naked dude decides to fire the gun that he stole from the cop. Now look at how he's holding this gun.
Then the man fires the officer's gun.
Where do you learn to hold a gun like that? Hang on. I mean, can you imagine how he shot it? Oh, hang on, let me get this thing aimed. Pew, 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 pew. Come on. Anyways, the police ended up shooting this guy and he ended up dying. It's still under investigation. But as far as my scores go, for the police, I'm gonna give them a 3.5. Not a good score. Mainly because anytime a criminal, especially one who's probably not mentally fit enough to understand that throwing his stuff off a balcony is probably not financially responsible of himself, who knows what he's gonna do when he gets the gun. So that would be the first thing. As far as the criminal goes, this guy's pretty dumb. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 as far as risk level goes, because when you steal an officer's gun, most of the time you're not gonna get out of there without being shot. There we have it.